It's been a long day at work, and I'm on my way to back to the commander's room. Fortunately, I don't have any work scheduled for the next few days. I have to think of what I can do while I have some well-deserved R&R. For now, I'm gonna take a shower, and then... I glance over to see where the sound is coming from, and see Nero tearing the curtains to shreds. Nero? Meow. Oh, hey, Scoops. I was waiting for you. What for? Meow. I need you to do something for me. Come with me to capture a cat. Are you talking about a stray cat? Mm-hmm. I suppose you can call it that. To be more precise, a cat was abandoned. Abandoned? Seems like your curiosity is perked. All we know is how strict the animal laws are in the Ark. However, people are always managing to find a way around them. For example, abandonment of strays without registering them, or getting them through illegal channels. Since they know they're in deep trouble if they're caught, they end up tossing these cats aside whenever they get tired of them. There's been reports from other cats. Wait, who? The other cats that are living with me in the shelter. They say they saw a baby kitten when they were out hunting a couple days ago. It was so young that it doesn't seem to have any siblings or a mother around. It can't even hunt on its own yet, and it's covered in cuts and bruises. They're telling me it wasn't raised on the streets from the beginning. Is there a chance that it could have been lost in unfamiliar territory? Rulu is its name. That's what she told the other cats. The fact that she has a name means she had an owner, or had, rather. Let me get it now. How can I help? Help us get Rulu inside the shelter. The shelter is the Ark is far too dangerous of a place for her. Rulu has her heckles up big time. So we try and focus on her. We could only end up stressing her out. Cats are already prone to stress. So if you're not careful, you could end up giving her a heart attack. I'd be happy to help. I'd be happy if you help. First, we need to gain Raulu's trust. Only then can we convince her to come into the shelter. I'll try my best. Thank you. Where do we need to go? The dump. Seriously? Yeah. That's where her house is, where her house appears to be. You said she was a kitten, right? We haven't ascertained her exact age, but yeah. She's quite young. You don't look so happy, Scoops. I just feel bad for her. Don't worry. As long as we get Rulu into the shelter, she'll be able to live a happy life. Let's hurry up and find her then. After arriving at the dump, our nostrils are assaulted by a foul smell. After the intoxicating odor, the other thing I noticed is all the dangerous items that were all strewed in every which way. You're telling me a cat lives here? That's right. You see the box over there? Nero points to a box that has fallen apart into streams, sitting all alone. Rulu should be there. I'm miserable. I'm willing to bet that her owners abandoned her here. Raoul peeks her head out because of the noise. She tries to put on a fearsome front to scare us off. She's definitely on edge. She's been taught not to trust anyone, so it makes sense. Raoul, it's nice to meet you. I'm Nero. I'm gonna be taking care of... I'm Nero. I take care of all the cats in the Ark. This here is... Meow. Why would you curse her out like that when you just meet her? I thought I was just saying hi. I think you should stick to human speak. I don't think she likes you. It's just me. I don't think she's taking a shining to either of us. Raoul's eyes bend back, and she makes a sharp hissing sound. You don't have to be afraid. We came here because we want to be your friends. It might be good for you to come to the shelter. Raoul leaps out of the box and scurries off. I don't think this is gonna be easy. I knew it would be difficult from the start. Making friends is a process that takes time. Cats are no exception. Especially when she's been hurt by humans before. It's only natural that she'll be taking some time for her to open up. So, let's be patient. And give her more time to open up to us. How do you get closer to cats? You just need to observe. Watch from afar and then slowly close the distance. If you appear too hasty, they'll run away. We'll wait until there's something we can help her with. Until then, the only thing we can do is watch from a safe distance. Cats are sure complicated. You don't say cats are ornamental animals for nothing. Now, let's go find Rolu. Rolu enters an alleyway lined with different restaurants. She moves around while intently sniffing the ground. What is she doing? There must not be much to eat at the dump. So she came here in the hopes of finding something to eat. Will she fare any better here? I would personally say no. But you never know, she might get lucky and find something. Some people occasionally leave out scraps for the strays. I don't know how to make a tapping sound. Look how happy the kitty is. Happy kitty. Orla picks up the scent of some leftovers Raoul picks up a scent of leftovers near the garbage can. It sprints towards it at breakneck pace, diving the moment she reaches the source. A crump of food gets stuck in her throat, and she tries to throw it up painfully. Shouldn't we hope? She still doesn't trust us. She won't eat anything we give her. So you're the one poking holes into our garbage bags. I take it's supposed to be scaring me, huh? You're a feisty little one. You must be starving to be this bold. You want some proper food? Storekeep opens a can of food, then kneels down and places it in front of Rolu. Here you go. Try this. I bought it at Royal Roads a couple days ago. Storekeep nudges the can closer to Rolu. The terrified Rolu hightails into the alleyway. She must have gotten spooked because the stranger got too close. Let's follow her. Is she okay? I think it's because she ate too fast. After Rolu makes her great escape back to the alleyway, her body begins to wobble. What little food she ate ends up coming back up. She drinks from a stray puddle beside her. The water doesn't look so clean. What are you doing? If she keeps this up, she's gonna end up malnourished. I'll leave some water and food anyway away. Do you think she'll be able to find it? If we scatter some catnip around the area, she'll be able to smell it. Some what? Catnip. Cats go crazy for it. And we use it subtly, she'll know that there's food in it. Meanwhile, we'll be able to retreat back into the bushes. A moment later, Rolu sniffing the nearby area and proceeds to the canned meat that Nero left by. She must have been starving. What is with those noises she's making, though? They can mean different things. They can signify that she's really hungry. Or that she could be remarking on how delicious the food is. They could also mean that she's missing her mother. Right now, though, I would say it's in the means that she approves of the food. Good. Meow. Rolu continues to make strange guttural noises for several minutes as she continues to eat. Eat. Fourth place. Fourth place on what? After a meal, Rolu's day continues. Oh, good luck. Mommy, look at the kitty! I've never seen a real cat before. Oh dear, are you alright, little one? Isn't it adorable? That's it, come here, little guy! Oh, Mommy, I'm scared! Oh boy, I think our furry friend is in a good mood today. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to come back some other time. In the course of her armless wandering, Rolu ends up at a factory. Stacks of wooden planks fall beside Rolu. Hey! There's a cat here! Be careful, so you don't hurt it. Really? Oh my. What should I do? Hey kitty, are you alright? What's a cat doing here anyways? Should we report it? Yeah, but who are we gonna contact? Rolu continues to get suspicious from the two men that are trying to help her and scurries away. Does the cat keep clobbering Rolu? In the wild, while ringing of a social ladder you're on is dependent on how physically strong alone. Not only is she physically weak, but she has no parents or a social group, so it's inevitable she'll be pushed around. I see. See a lot of stray cats in the Ark. Why is that? Most of them have been abandoned. If lucky, sometimes we receive reports by people who see them and can rescue these cats. But far more aren't as lucky. So we try our best to bring as many as we can, but the cat population continues to grow. We've attempted to divide the stray cats in the Ark into several sections to maintain them together with the shelter cats. The cats you and the others are seeing today are most likely the strays people have never reported. Most of them spend their days like this, how Riolu does. Stray cats have it rough. You're right about that. It's a hard enough life for these guys. They're fighting to stay alive every day out here. For Riolu, it's probably even worse. Since she wasn't born in the wild, this is all new and very scary for her. Is there anything we can do to help her? Not at the moment, no. Not just her either, but any other cats. Unless you plan on taking care of them forever, there's nothing you can do to help. Even if you have good intentions. Sorry. Even if you have good intentions, it wouldn't always lead to a positive outcome. A cat has never accustomed to humans. Will have a hard enough life living independently. The best solution for stray cats is to create a hospital environment that allows them to live independently. Or to report them to us so we can take care of them. Riolu has fallen into water and is struggling. You see, once a cat gets used to human care, it never returns to the wild. That's why we take care of cats like Riolu to the shelter. Wait here just a moment. Riolu hops into the water and pushes out Riolu. Riolu is clearly exhausted. Her body's limp. Riolu, you need protection. How about we go to the shelter? There, you'll have friends and plenty of food. Why doesn't she want to go to the shelter? I'm not sure. She's not telling me a reason. This place is far too dangerous for you. So I'll teach you how to survive in the wild. I don't like this. This sad kitty times. The first thing you need to do is to learn how to socialize. Really? Really? It'll help allocate the adhesive that comes with bringing in a new environment and meeting other animals. If you want to survive on the streets, you're gonna have to learn to socialize. Riolu hasn't developed any of these skills throughout her life. Interesting. Let's go meet some new people and animals. Where are we? Welcome to the shelter. You'll be able to meet plenty of new people and animals here. Guys, be careful. You'll scare her. Oh, this is Riolu. Look at her. Look at this woman. Wow, mama. Is this Riolu? Hello, Nero's been telling Nero's been telling us a lot about you. You're so tiny. I feel like you're gonna break into two if I hold you. Rolu starts trembling, most likely due to the towering dog and lion behind Leona. I myself am trembling as well. I've never been up close to a lion before. You don't have to be scared. Everyone's just coming to welcome you. Right. You don't need to be afraid. This one's called Timmy. Timmy, where are your manners? Say hello. Now, don't be scared of Rolu. What in the world? Timmy's always petrified of small animals. So am I, actually. They're kryptonite. I see. I guess I have no reason to be afraid. Welcome, O. Don't worry, the dogs here are also friendly. Come on, guys, say hi. Max and the other dogs slowly approach Rolu and start sniffing. Lick. And they start licking Rolu relentlessly. I think they like her. Let's watch from over here, Timmy. I don't think we'll be able to get any closer. Rolu doesn't move from her spot and continues to stare at the dogs. Do you think she's scared? Most likely. This is all new to her. She's never seen other animals different from her. However, if she was truly petrified, she would have ran off and hid somewhere. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. The dogs start playing with Rolu. It looks like Rolu is doing okay with the animals. I'm glad. I want to play too. Come on, Nero. Leona, let's play. No, thanks. Me either. Oh, okay. What about you, trainer? Sure. Okay. A few hours later. If anyone is threatening you, hit him with one of these. Wow! This was the beginning of Nero's training. You have to try. Wow! Extend your claws a little more. Wow! There you go. That's how you'll do it. You give it a try, Scoops. Wow! Rolu's eyes widen, her tail sticks straight up. Sorry. What's she saying? No comment. Never use your claws. Unless you have to protect yourself. If someone's giving you a hard enough time, retract your claws first and give them a fair... Retract your claws first and give them a few warning swipes. Got it? Alright, let's move on to grooming. You'll start with the nose, then the ears, forehead, and eyes. Once you're done with the face, then you'll move to shoulders, back, legs, and tail. Follow me. Nero and Rolu start grooming each other. You could also use grooming to extend admiration. Nero comes close to you. She wraps her arms around your neck and starts licking your hair. When you want to express admiration or gratitude, you can lick like this. Your turn, Rolu. After some momentary hesitation, Raulu begins to lick the back of my hand. Zoom. Raulu's startled and quickly withdraws. That means it feels nice. Raulu, Scoops doesn't dislike you. Right. I don't hate you at all. I slowly extend my hand to Raulu. She continues to hesitantly eyeball me with suspicion, but eventually comes closer and resumes licking my hand. Finally, I feel like we're beginning to get a little closer. Are you hungry? Nero takes out a cat treat out of her pocket. You want some? Yeah. You want some too, Scoops? Isn't that just for cats? Humans can eat it too. What's wrong? Nothing, I just feel like I've heard that line before. It's tuna flavored, so it's extra delicious. It's very similar to what humans eat. I guess I'll try a bite. Nero sticks one of the cat treats in my mouth. How is it? Tastes awful. I'm sorry that you're tired from work, but welcome home, fellow pilots. Now you can be a gamer like the rest of us. Ugh, you're way too picky. Sometimes Biscuit and Leona have tasty treats. Really? You're drooling. Here, have some. Isn't it good? Raulu, if you don't come to the shelter, you'll have to find these yourself. Are you okay with that? I have no intention of forcing you to stay here. If you change your mind, you can tell me anytime. Once you're done with your treat, I'll show you your territory. Nero takes Raulu into the bushes. From here to the house with the red roof is okay to venture about. Climb on the walls and try going there. Raulu starts walking. Would be right for the shelter not to take her. If she doesn't want to come, then it wouldn't be right for her to force her to stay. We own this little plot of land, and we own this little plot of land, and we could take turns keeping close eye on her. It's the best solution. She once lived with humans, but was abandoned. At first, I thought that we should definitely take her in, since this place is dangerous, but my thoughts have changed. Since Raulu was raised by humans from an early age, she doesn't know the first thing about survival in the wild. It might be better to show her the ropes. I'll help whatever way I can. Thank you. I'll start practice. She's practically a baby, so she's more defenseless than I thought she would be. Right. It does look like she's opening up to you, Lo. In the middle of the walk along the path that Nero pointed out, Raulu suddenly stops. She looks off into the distance, and I follow her gaze. Through the window of the distant house, there's a cat that is being pet by an owner. The owner looks at the cat lovingly, and the cat rubs her head against the owner in affection. The owner starts to pet the cat. You think she misses it? Perhaps. Raulu once had a happy life with her owner. The sky opens up and rain begins to pour down. I totally forgot, but the weather report said it would be heavy raining today. Rolu, whenever it's raining, go inside a building. What's wrong? Rolu runs off. Let's follow her. Barely keeping the pace with Rolu, we end up back at the dump. Rolu stares at the entrance of the dumps and cries out mournfully, as if she's looking for someone. What is she saying? Mom. Dad. I'm here. When are you coming? I miss you. Nero walks over to Rolu, holding an umbrella to her. That's not enough. You have to cry a little louder so your owners can hear you. Let them know how difficult it's been. Let them hear how sad you are. Unleash all that resentment. Say everything you want to say. Until you feel better. That's a good kitty. She's saying now. I don't need expensive toys. I won't eat too much. Please. Don't throw me away. The rain still continues to come down in sheets. Rolu looks at the garbage dump and cries out endlessly until she loses her voice and no longer can cry out. A few hours later, the rain eventually stops and the sun comes back out. Even while she is shaking her rain-soaked body, Rolu continues to stare at the garbage dump's entrances. Are you gonna stay safe here? Are you gonna keep staying here? You'll catch a cold. Are you okay, Scoops? Achoo. You might catch a cold. Why don't you head inside? I'll stay here with her. Are you sure? What's going on? She's saying she wants to go into the shelter. That's good. Let's go warm up. At the shelter. Do you need a blanket? Rolu's shaking. Take off my jacket. Nero wraps Rolu in my jacket. Let me hold her. Thank you. Rolu rests in my arms without any hesitation. Did she fall asleep? I think so. Baby cats sleep 20 hours a day. Rolu probably had barely gotten any sleep in the last few days. Let's head back inside the shelter. We can give her a checkup. She's been on the street for quite some time now. Her health isn't the best condition. After arriving at the inspection room, Rolu is still fast asleep. Can you help me check to see if she's healthy? Sure. She's completely zoned out. All the better. We can consider it a natural anesthetic. I think she's awaking. Rolu looks around and starts wiggling around to get out of my arms. Hold on to her tightly. Steady now. Oh. Steady now. She's so strong. She beat me. Cats can be pretty feisty when they want to be. For some reason, I feel like I should be apologizing. I'm sorry. I get bit again. Soon after. After Rolo's checkup is finished, she promptly falls back asleep. You really went through it back there. Good job. It's not easy to do a health check on cats. We'll have to get the results in a few hours. We can rest until then. Okay. Nero must have been tired too, as she falls asleep the moment she lays her head on my thigh. Pet her head. Yeah. Nero clasps her arm around my waist and pulls herself closer to me. I don't think I'll be getting much rest. The results are in. How are they looking? Nero looks at the results with a solemn expression. Not good. How bad is it? You should mentally prepare yourself before I tell you all this. For God's sakes, how bad is it? Her health is already diminished. Beyond the point where we can help her. Surely all the Ark's technology. We can take care of all of her illnesses. Meow. You're right. But the Ark's medical technology is reserved for humans. And that means there's nothing we can do. Really doesn't have much to live, much longer to live. It can't be. She's still so young. How terrible. All of us are gathered in the middle of the shelter discussing Rolu. Her condition is severe enough that it's untreatable. How the cat's lifespan is 15 years compared to only 3 for a street cat. As you can imagine, the reason has to do with the stark differences in the living conditions. It's nothing terrible. It's not terribly surprising. She could have had a happy life. Oh. Timmy, are you angry? I'm angry too. So what now? Right now, Rolu's happiness is our top priority. Let's use the time she has left to do whatever Rolu wants to do. Good idea. Spending that precious little time she has with, spending that precious little time she has left before being depressed won't do us any good. I'm sure you'll take care of her, Nero. Max and the other dogs say they enjoyed time with Rolu as well. So let us know whenever you need us. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Don't mention it. I want all the animals in the world to be happy. I want to make Rolu the happiest cat in the world. Just let us know how we can help, and we can do whatever we can. No. Rolu is sleeping soundly. An IV drip stuck in one of her arms. Nero, are you okay? I'm okay. I've seen a lot of cats like Rolu here. At first, it angers me. I didn't understand why innocent animals are being treated this way, especially when it's not their fault. It was the humans' greed that brought them so low. But getting emotional about it won't change anything. These animals don't have much time. So rather than getting upset or depressed, I've decided to devote my time to help any of these sick cats. Until that bitter ends, we'll do anything we can to make Riolu happy. That way, she can have plenty of pleasant memories to cherish in her final moments. Nero starts stroking the sleeping Riolu. Riolu starts rubbing her head against Nero's hand. The next day, Riolu greets us energetically, revealing our concern to be unfound. Are you okay? She's awfully talkative today. She's probably feeling much better. I'm willing to bet that her first night's sleep in a while. Riolu, starting from today, you can do anything you want. You can sleep more or play with the dogs. Is there anything you want to do particularly? Is she thinking it over? Yes. Oh, adorable. Understood. Let's go. She wants to play a hunting game. She's a cat after all. Since there's nothing in the art that makes sense. Commander, Nero? Honey, what brings you here? I'm here to buy a cat toy. Speaking of which... How cute! Is that your cat, Commander? Yeah, she's mine. Riolu gives me a glance and remains silent in my arms. Actually, she's one of the cats from the shelter. I see. She's so tiny. She isn't a year old. What's her name? Riolu. Can I pet her? She's putting up a storm and you haven't even pet her yet, so that must be a good mood. Go ahead. Cool. Avni starts stroking Riolu with her soft hands. Riolu continues to purr noisily into Avni's touch. She was hissing something fierce when sorry. She was hissing something fierce when Scoops first saw her. It kind of hurt my feelings. As Riolu looks at me, she proceeds to bump her head into mine. I think she really likes you, Commander. What is she saying? I mean, she likes you. I'm touched. Congratulations on becoming a pet owner. It suits you. Yeah, and by the way, this isn't much, but... this is a treat I was saving for whenever I ran into a stray. However, it might be better to give it to Riolu, so... I think she likes it. Thanks. Jeez. Would you look at the time? I've got to get going. Plenty of things to do. Is it okay if I play with Riolu again sometime? Of course. Come to the shelter anytime to play. Thanks. I'll take you up on that. See you later then. Bye-bye, Riolu. Avni raves at Riolu and leaves the toy store. I still feel depressed. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Let's hurry and buy the toy and leave. As Nero waves the feather toy at Riolu, Riolu jimmies her butt back and forth, crouching and then pouncing towards it. She got it! She's a strong hunter. You try it, Scoops. Riolu darts after the toy in all the directions. After a few hours later, I'm still playing with Riolu. Does she ever get tired? Kittens are always bundles of energy. She's asking you to wave it even faster. I shake the toy faster. Just like dogs never get tired of walks, cats never get tired of hunting. Lies. What's wrong? She's saying it's her first time playing like this. She lived with people that didn't deserve to be her owner. It's nothing. Let's keep having fun. For the rest of the time we spent in the shelter, all you can do is hear the jingling of the toy and Rolo's eccentric cries while immersing in the thrill of the hunt. She's saying she wants to go to the highest place in the world. Where is that? A Ferris wheel? I think that might be as high as we can get. Plus, it's safe. All in all, it's not a bad idea. Let's go. What do you think? The entire world is beneath your feet, Raulu. As we arrive at the peak of the Ferris wheel at the amusement park, you can see the entire arc from here. Raulu's eyes are shining brightly. We're so high, but she's not scared at all. Cats are curious by nature. And she says she's very brave. I think back of all the times Raulu was so wary of us. If she says so. What do you want to do next? She seems to be a fan. Her purring engine is an overdrive when she's eating. We brought tons of treats for Rolo to eat. I think she likes the plastic bag better than her toy. Apparently, there's no need to buy expensive toys for her. I try my best to let Riolu do anything she wants. Nothing beats a good sunset. Oh goodness, what an adorable kitten. Oh, what's her name? Rolu. Oh, so cute. I've heard cats love it when you scratch behind their chin. I saw it in a documentary. Rolu lets out the stranger's pet her under the chin without any reservations. Whoa, look at that. Listen to that purr. How sweet. Hey, look, there's a cat over there. I want to see it too. In an instant, a small crowd gathers around Rolu. Rolu, do you want a treat? Oh my goodness, she's just so cute, I can't even. A cat that was hurt by humans became one of the most loved by all those who knew her. Did you have a fun day? I'm glad. Rolo starts running into the bushes. She leaves an artificial flower in front of Nero and me. A flower? Where did you find this? Thank you. Rolu, you and I are quite similar. The color of our eyes. The white and gray sparkles in her tail. Rolu starts to look at her tail, at Nero's, in turn. I'm happy too. Rolu runs over and sits between Nero and I. We all look at the night sky, filled with shimmering stars, without saying a word. With all the passing time, Riolu's health conditions worsened. I can't see Riolu. She's probably hiding somewhere. Why though? When a cat isn't feeling well, their first instinct is to hide. I think we need to prepare for the worst. I don't think there's much time left. Riolu? You want to go somewhere? Why is that? Where does she want us to go? The dump. Once we arrive at the dump, the box where we found Riolu is no longer there. The box is gone. It's okay. The shelter is Riolu's home now. Riolu drags her nearly lifeless body weakly to the spot where the box once was and lays there. It looks like she's waiting for her owner. Probably. Cat always has a near unbreakable bond with their first owner. They were the first humans they saw. She'll never forget those treasure memories and she had with them. And even though she was abandoned, she doesn't blame her owners one bit. She only blames herself. Riolu stares at the dump entrance and starts whining. Hours pass by. Riolu's cries begin to ceaseless. Yet there isn't a sign of anyone coming to the dump. Stop crying. You're gonna strain yourself. Nero sits beside Riolu and starts petting her head. In the next life, be born as my cat. I'll make sure you're happier than you are now. I'll buy you lots of toys. I'll make you the highest cat tower. You'll have the most delicious cat treats any feline ever eaten. So please, in your next life, be born as mine. Riolu. Riolu. Raindrops start falling down from the sky. Until her final breath, Riolu waits for her owner until she falls. Until she falls into an eternal sleep. It's a sunny day like no other. The breeze was nice and everyone's going about their day. A completely ordinary day with no particular note. Hi, trainer, there you are. How are you holding up? I'm not doing so hot. I'm glad to hear that, but I'm only saying this out of the concern for you, but rather than pretending everything's alright, you should really allow yourself some time to grieve. Riolu's last moments were happy ones. Thanks to the time she spent with you and Nero. Until her last breath. Nero's in the yard with the other cats. They said they were going to say farewell to Riolu. You should probably join them. Thank you. Once I arrive at the front of the yard of the cat shelter, I can see Nero and the other cats gathered together. Nero. Hey, Scoops. Are you okay? I'm okay. What about you? Getting close to someone is a scary thing. I didn't spend a lot of time with Ryolu, but I wondered what would have happened if I found her sooner. If Ryolu hadn't been abandoned by her owners, what if this place was a better environment for cats to live in? All these things keep running through my head. Ryolu would have been really happy. It's not much, but we want to say our last farewells to Ryolu. Would you like to join us? Very much. Meow. After Nero meows, all the cats sit down and cry in unison. Their mournful wails sound as if they're speaking to Ryolu. I can sense their sadness. Cats can't talk, but they have feelings just like us. Also, they know what happened to Ryolu. Could also happen to them. I'm glad Ryolu's last memories was with us. At least she won't get lonely on her way to the afterlife. I think so too. Ryolu's gone off into the heavens. May she shine bright for eternity. Nero looks up to the sky and smiles. NyaNya Paradise ends. 2 days later. To keep myself occupied, I am cleaning the commander's room. What are you doing here? One of Rolu's toys rolls out from under the table. Shake. Shake. I miss her. I should have taken more pictures. This day, I suddenly miss Rolu. To Nero Scoops Commander. I've crossed the Rainbow Bridge safely and arrived at my final destination. A star. The name of the star is NyaNya Paradise. It's a type of heaven for cats. I nearly forgot to mention, there's so many cats here, so much younger than me. So I'm using all the skills Nero taught me. Thank you for teaching me so many things. I should have brought a picture of you two. There are times I miss you guys a lot. But it's okay, since you both were with me in the final moments. I'll remember your faces, always. Thank you for being with me until the end. May you both live a happy lives. A while from now, who knows how long, we will meet again. And I hope you take your time coming here. Until next time.